Alright, so this time, it's Blue Baby. We're gonna try and beat both the Hush and the Lamb again. And starting off with an item such as the Lost Contact is pretty awesome, because that's the sort of thing that automatically stops bullets. Now, I thought we were gonna get a weird glitch here, where we wouldn't... Oh my goodness, this is a good question. I thought we were gonna get that glitch. We're in tiny rooms. You can't actually get the devil room because of how it's made. So, right now we're gonna grab the dead cat and the demon baby, which kills us, but spawns us in here, but for no better reason than let's go down. I mean, Blue Baby is kind of a very iffy character. In the sense of, he's not very, I don't want to insult the guy. He's not very, durable. Durable's the word I'm going for here. But, Lost Contact usually is going to prevent what usually would kill him. Ooh, Steven is a fantastic upgrade. So, oh god, there's so much poop in this room. It's even funny. But I just can't let anything hit me. Which, interestingly enough, since the glass cannon got nerfed, and now brings you down to half whatever hearts you're using, I think. We'll have to check that up. Apparently that would probably be a good item for now. Except in this room, I seem to be struggling for some reason. Now, why am I struggling? These poops have a very clear pattern. All they do is charge at you. I think the problem that I'm encountering is that there's so many here, and the fear effect is making them slightly unpredictable as well. I'm just letting them kill me. Well, that's not a good strategy at all. Never let anything kill you. That's not the way to go. I have my devil turret here to do the work for me is not a bad idea. I think that's the problem with Blue Baby up till now I've been having. I gotta play him smarter. There's no reason to get close to enemies. And this is entirely a game based on you having ranged tier arrows. I need to find the item room very soon, and hopefully get something. I mean, Steven and Lost Contact are a very good start. Since my goal is the Hush, and possibly the Lamb. Possibly just the Hush this time around, because it's so difficult of a boss. Lost Contact is alone a very great defensive item against that particular boss. Even against regular enemies like this. I mean, the Mind would actually be a fantastic pickup as well if you can get that. But since we've already gotten to deal with the Devil, unless we find the Chaos item, that's not really going to happen. And I'm actually quite happy with the Chaos item, actually. I'd be totally stoked with getting that. That usually is only found in a shop, however. I thought those green enemies always split into two when you killed them. Is it when they're doing their green animation that it's safe to kill them? At this point, anything better than the poop is better than the poop. So I'm actually going to keep the remote detonator. I mean, besides the fact that it's a free 5 extra bombs. Which I can always accept. Much. So that's really great when you're Isaac and you've got the D6. Pick it up for 5 extra bombs, put it back, and re-roll it immediately for profit. Okay, I need to kill these guys. Oh man, slightly off screen. Yeah, if I could get the Mind, but I really don't think we can plan on that sort of thing happening. That those invisible enemies are going to be very annoying. this? The Shadow Temple? Stop being invisible. Isaac doesn't have invisibility. Okay, well, we beat the room. No net loss there, except of lives, which are, you know, you're gonna lose those eventually. So I see that as acceptable losses. I've taken a lot of damage here. I think that means I can't get a Devil Room again? Is that the case? I mean, like, since I never have any red hearts with Blue Baby, does that actually affect anything? Actually, getting a cube of meat here would be precisely sort of the same thing I want, which is more defense. Okay, but ball bandages, same effect. Alright, apparently the devil has chosen to give us some health today. We can survive this weird, annoying thing. I hope I don't end up losing his gift in vain. 2 black hearts are actually very good. Getting the miter would also, or what's it called? Which would be better. Cross? That thing that gives blue hearts every 6 rooms or something. That or the Book of Revelations would be great right now. I'm saving my bombs right now, just so you know. Because I know there's certain things that you can only get with bombs. Okay, what's in this room? I'm probably not going to do it. No. But it's always good to see what you're missing. Unless it's a shop. Then you're just taking items out of the pool by not picking them up. I think that's how that works. That was close? No, oh man. I did not want to do that. That's Curse of the Maze for you. Should be a joke, Curse of the Maze, where all enemies turn into corn. Even am I now? Apparently I can get into the shop without a key. But there's still nothing that valuable here. Wait, sometimes killing this guy gives you a Steam sale. Forgot I had the remote detonator. Alright, it didn't. I'll just donate my money for now. Not that that's a big deal. I really don't think it is, but who knows. I've already made it get to 999 and beyond, so the donation machine at this point is just free money for anybody with enough bombs. And without a conscience. Oh, this room. I hate when this happens. Alright, good. Actually able to have the range to kill that thing. What is that? Fine, we'll take it. Sticky bomb shot. I need to test out what this does. Is it actually useful? Is it going to kill me? It did sort of kill me, but that's interesting. So they're turning lost contact tiers into bombs, but as a result, anything that happens to fire through the bomb lost contact shield is actually going to get prevented from firing. Oh, that's actually a really interesting combination. Well, that's a nice upgrade. It's like a shield, It's like a permanent nega shield on my enemies. Look at that, they can't fire at me because they've got tears in their face. I'm sure they originally still deal damage, so that's fine. I'm liking this Explosivo thing. Turning enemies into imminent death is pretty great. Oh man, it doesn't work on the Wazoobs at all because they disappear. Which is honestly kind of ironic because the things you'd want to use it on don't work. Oh, apparently I've been reading up on Reddit and there's some interesting tips and tricks that people have been posting, such as these white invincible enemies. It's really great if you can get the friend ball and capture them, apparently. Oh great, more items I cannot obtain. I suppose that's fine. Apparently, if you capture an invincible enemy, it will stay with you for the entire rest of the game, pretty much. There we go. Really, only the first hit, as long as it sticks, is the best. Just like these horrible guys, I can kind of write them off if they've got stuff stuck to them. In that sense, it's sort of better than piercing tears. Look at that. I'm down on this Explosivo strategy. Okay, as long as I have a bomb here, this is okay. Okay, now I've got a weird little dichotomy of protecting me from tears. Is it even in the right position to do so? Because, of course, Big Fan and Ball of Bandages don't exactly complement each other. This is a slight problem. And this is a bigger slight problem. Okay, this is the one time I've beaten this room without taking damage, and I'm gonna say right now, good on me, because that was hard. Not a big deal. Still an accomplishment. Even if I fail now, capturing that on screen was pretty good for me. Because I know how I play. And I've never not taken damage from that room before. Just want to get to the boss. Actually, right now I just want to kill that green dude. There we go, just let Explosivo do its work. Good. Don't want to accidentally take damage from these roving bombs now. That's what I'm turning my enemies into. Literally roving bombs. Crazy. This really works on Monstro 2, who's really prone to jumping. Which is interesting, because this means that this boss is actually stronger against me arbitrarily than other bosses, you know? like that. That's, strategy. Okay, what do we do here? We take the Joker card. We fight Krampus in his own Hall of Hell, apparently. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for a deal with the devil there. That would have been great, and then I'd go back into the room and I'd grab the health upgrade. There we go. But I suppose this works equally well. Man, I gotta get used to those blue spiky dudes. It's terrible. They're not even really enemies, kids. You can't kill them. Ever. But I like this synergy that's not necessarily expanded upon, like Lost Contact, Explosivo. Free shields. That explode, if they are not necessary. Okay, good. How do I avoid that? See, since I'm planning on fighting the Hush, I think damage upgrades are not necessarily that important. I don't think Judas's tongue even works with me. Take it anyway, though. What I need now is luck or something to make sure these Explosivo tiers actually land more often. Maybe the second hand trinket would actually affect that, I don't know. I mean, I know that only affects status effects, supposedly, but, I'd call having a bomb stuck to your face a status effect. Wouldn't you? I still find it very, very interesting that at least all these enemies that jump, which I thought was a, you know, just an aesthetic kind of thing, it's actually a physical thing and it's making them lose the bombs on their faces. Like, these red guys are now just a little bit stronger. I am totally going to go and, no, that's not the shop, actually. Never mind. Really hoping we had a shop around here somewhere. Where I could buy Chaos and, or, I don't know, something else. I like playing around this item. I think, you know, I'm a real fan of it with Lost Contact, but I think you can make it work, even without the Lost Contact. Kind of makes your enemies into also damaging enemies, like right here. Boom! If there had been other enemies around, I could just taken advantage of that. Ah, yes, that's what I was hoping for. Ringworm is not that useful. I was kind of hoping for an actual item here. Oh, that's fantastic. And Blue Baby in the bed automatically gives you 3 hearts back. Okay, that's crazy. Gotta remember that. I wonder why that is. I mean, obviously I had less than my starting health, so that's just crazy good. That's like 3 health upgrades right there. Now I just have to not squander it, though. Is it greed? It's not greed. Actually, the sack basically, like, give you so many upgrades, right? Well, not upgrades, excuse me. Give you so many, like, potential items. I can definitely donate the rest of my coins away here. There's no reason not to. The sack head is a very strong item, I think. Hopefully I'll get to see that soon, and I can just stop, you know, explaining and just do. Obviously, because doing is better than explaining. There we go, the Empress. Explosivo is probably not going to get a chance to activate here, unless I get lucky like that, and the flies hang around my mom's eye. Am I strong enough to do boss rush? We'll worry about how long this fight takes. Or what's even in boss rush, because lately, since you can only get 2 items instead of guaranteed choice of 4, it's been getting worse and worse. I mean, does it change things to have less options in the boss rush? Other than, hey, now, you know, even if I'm not that strong, even if I am really strong, it's just not worth my time. I'll show you what I mean if I can. I'm doing a lot of damage on Mom here, but that's because my tears are specifically super powerful. Well, we're going to the lamb, so we're going to be taking the negative. We've got enough choices to become Guppy right now.
Paralysis. Relax.
It would actually kill me to take both of them now, wouldn't it? I have the dead cat. We're going full Guppy here, guys. I'm hoping due to my status of bombs in the sack head, I'll be likely to find some tinted rocks here and get my health back up. Mostly because, I don't know, I know being Guppy is great. Being able to fly should avoid a lot of damage as well. Having this many keys means, well, Guppy's tail is actually a good item. Oh man, it was so difficult to choose 6 hearts or super flies. There we go, there was one in there, but it just gave me more bombs. We're gonna need a lot more health to survive, but it was my choice, and I've got to live with it now. I had a spacebar item that could take advantage of those batteries. Would be great. But I don't. Please drop. Well, I guess that's okay. Super Envy is just a long fight for no good reason. At least I've learned not to let Explosivo hurt me. As a result, I guess we're taking Shoop de Whoop. It's better than the detonator now, because I'm not using the detonator. See? I've already gotten more use out of Shoop de Whoop than the detonator. Let's hope I pick the correct path. I think there's only one choice now. We're very close to dying. Don't get me wrong, but I just thought, you know, the risks were worth it, and I think it's paying off because we managed to get this far without taking any damage. Aimed wrong there, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Shoop de Whoop charges into rooms, and I wouldn't want to use it every room anyway. Gonna have to remember that I don't have remote detonator anymore, so that security of being able to put bombs anywhere. Wow, that's a lot of items.
The sun.
Alright, we're leaving the chariot card there to pick up before we reach the boss. I'll use Hagalaz on anything that looks like it might have a lot of rocks in it, like maybe this room? Okay, sure. Oh, actually that also proves that Hagalaz does not in fact open the secret room. Okay. Goathead is a guaranteed devil deal. Although by this point in the game, I don't know what else he could give me. Ceremonial robes would be nice. The Pact would equally be okay. Alright. Conquest is an iffy one. I like how Shoop de Whoop actually works with Guppy. Alright. Well, I did mention the Pact. If I take the infected baby to I got lucky there, but because we have Goathead, we actually respawn with more health than we did before. Okay, I wasn't sure that would work exactly the way it did, but thank goodness for that. And we don't need the white pony. There's no, I can fly. I'm Guppy. So we actually leave that with net benefits, thanks to what was there. I still really wish I could find a library on this floor, maybe. That'll do. That will do. Remember I was just saying about a bed giving me back lots and lots of health? So I have 4. We use the bed. And we have 7. Oh my god. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, that's probably the best thing we could have gotten right there. Blue baby and beds. That doesn't work. Although Judas's tongue doesn't work either, so equally bad. I'm quite proud of how specially awesome that's getting. I didn't even know that Blue Baby was basically an immediate refresh on those rooms. And another heart upgrade. Who knew you could get that one twice? I honestly didn't. But automatic drops from sins kind of work that way. I think you can also get, for example, 2 quarters if you're super lucky, or another dead cat if I found Ultra Pride. Super Pride, sorry. You get 2 left hands. Yeah, that's just unfortunate, though. Suppose that makes you a real Butterfingers if you've got 2 left hands. I also kind of knew I was going to get more money, so that's why I've been using it all. Probably yet more sacks, as expected. Speaking of greed, there we go. Oh, man. We can probably fight the Hush now. On one condition. We're fast enough to get there in time. The moon, death, 2 of clubs. The chariot is still my best option. Okay. We're gonna have to beat Mom's heart really quickly, but I think I can do that. That was a delayed reaction, Mr. Narrator dude, but sure. I don't particularly care about how much bombs I have now. Alright, let's do it. Oh man, we didn't actually unlock the blue womb, I don't think. Well, we're certainly fighting the lamb, and I'll spend my hearts on this. That's okay, though. I mean, I wish I could be fighting the Hush right now. But it must have been really close. Or at least, it's just the very nature of this character. Like, he's not speedy. But the lamb is still no pushover by any means. Even if we're not fighting a boss that takes ages. I really need to fight the Hush with lost contact, though. I'm very proud of that. It's slightly disappointing. We're pretty much guaranteed a victory here, I think, if I don't mess this up.
The lovers.
Certainly seen a lot of gluttony these days. Infamy is a nice bonus too, maybe? Oh. Mom's Pearl is actually a lot better than Judas's tongue. Does the fact that these are piercing actually affect anything? It seems like they persist quite a bit even after they've prevented some tears from hitting me. I think my combo got stronger as a result of that death scythe. There we go, another black heart. Okay. Let's just get to Satan as quick as possible and see how well this is going to go. Because I would say it's going very well. I really couldn't get past those guys, though. Okay, another trick to him is put a bomb now. Shred through his babies. Yeah, he couldn't even attack me. Explosivo is his feet, that's okay. Down we go. Do we take Guppy's head, or do we take Shoop-da-Whoop? Oh, that's a good question. Guppy's head will activate on every room. I think I prefer it. I'm really hoping I get Dad's key and we can actually fight Mega Satan. That would be fantastic. There's really not a lot of choices there. But I think because we have Guppy's tail, I will in fact be more likely to get chests on this floor. I hope this sack isn't actually downside as far as chests go. I haven't found any yet. I've seen the black one yet, so well, it seems he's spawning the spiders. And probably doing other things if I wasn't preventing all its damage. Perhaps my luck stat isn't high enough. How would I know? Well, I don't. Oh well. I prefer not knowing, I think. There we go. Okay, more fire. Now, as long as I don't take self-damage from all these weird explosions, good. Currently looking at 7 HP left, I think. Oh wow, 3 copies of famine. I think this means we took the exact wrong path. That's okay, there's really no super downside to that. Oi. I don't like what Dr. Fetus could do to our tears at this point, so I'm gonna leave it there. I know that was a smart move taking it last time, but hear me out. Hear me out. We got flaming tears, we got scythes that go through enemies. I think I can make this without Dr. Fetus. Oddly enough, I think it's not a bonus at this point. Still kind of holding out hope that we get to Mega Satan somehow.
Justice.
without the golden key, there's really only that one way. I don't think you can accidentally curse if... Does that work? Oh, we're gonna have to get really up and close and personal now, but I suppose that's okay. Except for fire mine tears, that kind of sucks. Holding out hope that we're actually going to find Dad's key. Maybe I should explore every room in here first. You can actually hear the phone in the background. I'm ignoring it on purpose because there's been nothing but telemarketers this morning. I mean, who wants to get woken up at 9 o'clock with telemarketers? Nobody. Nobody in the history of ever. I'm pretty sure. Usually I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so sleeping until 9 is actually a big deal to me. That'll be too confusing. I don't see how anybody without the lost contact could have avoided damage right there.
Devil.
Oh man, they're sticking to him. It's hard to tell where the bomb ends and he begins. But there we go. I'm pretty sure we can't go to another floor. So we'll call that a good game there. A great run with Blue Baby. We couldn't reach the hush. We did reach the lamb. So, hey, a victory is still a victory. Even if I didn't manage to unlock what I wanted. Oh well. There'll be more times when I can get the lost contact. See you next time.